I am now happy to announce that there will be no income tax payable up to income of 12 lakh rupees.
That was the headline grabber from Nirmala Sitharaman while presenting Union Budget 2025. At the same time, the finance minister also confounded a whole lot of people by coming out with a new tax slab, with no tax up to 4 lakh, 5% on incomes between 4 and 8 lakh, and so on. What was going on? Is the tax cut on incomes up to 12 lakh or is it only 4 lakh? Let's clarify once and for all. With an eye on slowing spending amongst the masses, a GDP in decline, and inflation in food items, the Modi government seems to have finally bitten the silver bullet of tax cuts to spur growth. The middle class provide the strength for India's growth. Saying this, Sitharaman set forth her budget proposals, which the nation's taxpayers have been waiting for quite some time. No tax on income up to 12 lakh, which in effect means no tax on incomes up to 12.75 lakh, considering the standard deduction. So far, so good. In fact, more than good. The treasury branches and the public were overjoyed. But then, this is the Indian government and this is Nirmala Sitharaman. So why make something simple when it can be made complex and convoluted? So Sitharaman comes up with a new tax slab. The new regime will rejig tax slabs as follows: 0 to 4 lakh rupees, no tax; 4 to 8 lakh rupees, 5%; 8 to 12 lakh rupees, 10%; 12 to 16 lakh rupees, 15%; 16 to 20 lakh rupees, 20%; 20 to 24 lakh rupees income at 25%, and above 24 lakh rupees a flat 30%. While tax slabs may be a necessary evil, what confused many was the contradiction between the announcement of no tax up to 12 lakh and then saying no tax up to 4 lakh rupees, and then different percentages of taxes for slabs like 4 to 8, 8 to 12, etc. What does that mean? Do we pay taxes if our salary is more than 12 lakh or 12.75 lakh to be precise, or do we start paying it once the salary crosses 4 lakh rupees? First, note there are some solid exceptions. First and foremost, this is applicable only on the new tax regime, which is by now almost the de facto tax structure. It is only for resident Indians and it is only applicable for salaried income, not for business establishments or any special income like capital gains, like the money you get when you sell a house, for example. Another thing you have to understand is that there is a tax rebate being offered, which has gone up, as well as an exemption limit, which has also gone up. So while the exemption under 87A moves up from 7 lakh rupees, which has been the exception till now, to 12 lakh as announced today, there is also an additional tax rebate under clause A of the same section that has been raised from 25,000 rupees to 60,000 rupees. So the exemption limit for paying tax has been raised, as also the tax rebate. Not that point. So how this tax cut up to 12 lakh rupees works is like this. You don't pay any income tax any which ways if your salary is up to 4 lakh. Now any salary between 4 lakh and 12 lakh, you'll have to pay taxes at 5% or 10% depending on how much your salary is. But this amount will be lesser than this tax rebate of 60,000 rupees, which plus the standard deduction of 75,000 rupees. So in effect, you don't pay any tax at all if your salary is up to 12 lakh, because there'll be less than this standard deduction plus the tax rebate. But then, if your salary is even 1 rupee more than 12 lakh, yes, you have to pay as per the slab rates. One taxation expert told us you have to pay only the difference, but others have expounded that if your salary is about 12 lakh, you end up paying for the full amount as per the new slabs announced. But even here, you can rest assured with some sort of savings thanks to the increased deduction and rebates, which will apply across the board. For example, while those up to 12 lakh enjoy full tax cuts, even those in higher brackets, like someone with a super duper income of 50 lakh rupees, who was paying nearly 12 lakh rupees as tax earlier, will now end up paying only 10.8 lakh rupees, with this new configuration. Phew, well, I hope I got it right. If you beg to differ, let us know in your comments. I will leave you with this thought. The finance minister is supposed to bring out a new income tax bill next week, which she says will be simplified and easier for the citizens. Well, let's just hope and pray to God it's not like her income tax announcements today.